Hi everyone, this is a 7X Freak, and I'm here to share my Nightwish experience. For those of you who don't already know, I went to go see them May 3rd, 2009 in Pennsylvania, and it was a pretty awesome show, so let's begin. So here's a picture I took outside the venue. Nothing real special. I was just kind of really excited, so I was taking pictures of pretty much everything. And here's a picture of their tour bus. It's kind of funny because I actually saw Marco when I was standing in line to get into the place. Marco was standing outside in front of the bus smoking a cigarette, and he looked kind of different, so I wasn't sure if it was him at first. And he saw me looking at him, and he just smiled and he put out a cigarette, and he went back into the bus. And I don't know, but it seemed like I was one of the only people that noticed him. I took some pictures of the opening band. They were called Volbeat. They're from Denmark. And I've never really heard of them before, but they were alright. They were heavier. They did a cover of some 50s songs. I didn't take that many pictures, though, because I was trying to save some memory on my camera for Nightwish. And these really suck, but for any of you who have ever been to a concert, you know how hard it is to stand there and take pictures. Yeah. And, of course, after Volbeat, we had Nightwish. Yay! And their set list, this isn't exactly it, but it's pretty close. They started off with 7 Days to the Wolves, then they played Dead to the World, Amaranth, Dead Boy's Poem, and after Dead Boy's Poem, they played Romanticide. But right before they played Romanticide, Marco started talking to the crowd, and if you go and you watch the other video here on YouTube of them playing Romanticide in Allentown, right before Annette points to Empu and he starts playing, you hear this girl scream, "Annette is a sexy mom!" And that girl is me. Heh. But after Romanticide, they played Poet and the Pendulum, Nemo, Sahara, The Islander, Last of the Wilds, and Dark Chest of Wonders. I think their original intention was to close with Dark Chest of Wonders, but of course the audience was yelling for an encore, so they came back out and played Wish I Had an Angel, which I'm not complaining because it was amazing. And I have quite a few pictures. I was about 3 rows back from the stage, and at first I just had the guy behind me take pictures because he was a lot taller than I was, but there was a convenient random step next to me, and I was actually able to stand on that for the rest of the concert and take pictures. And I think I'll shut up now and let some cool music play while I let you guys see these pictures. They were all taken by me, and some of them aren't that great, but to me they're great just because. I hope you like them too.
He can do alone. You believe but what you see. You receive but what you give. There is the one that never fading rain in your heart. The juice of snow white sorrow. There is the one that hiding amaranth in a land of the daybreak.
Okay, those were most of my good pictures. Believe me, I took a lot more than that, but those are the only ones really worth looking at. And so after the show was over, everyone was leaving the venue, and there was a tour bus out back, and everyone waited around it thinking it was the band's. Well, it actually wasn't. It was the stage crews. Luckily, though, I walked around out front, and I saw a group of about 15 people waiting in front of the bus that I showed earlier in the video, and I decided to join them because I'm like, well, that's probably Nightwish's bus. And about a half hour later, Annette and Tuamis were crossing the street, and I was like, oh my god, here they come. So I walked over to Annette, and I waited about 5 minutes, because, she was talking to other people, but everybody was really nice about it. It was cool. And when she turned around, I had a shoe that had her picture drawn on it by one of my friends, because one of my friends is a very good artist. But anyways, I had her draw a picture of Annette on a white Converse, and I told Annette, I'm like, this probably isn't something you get very often, but can you sign this shoe for me? And she just smiled and said, yeah, and she looked at it and she said, oh, this is neat. And I actually got to talk to her for about 5 minutes, and then she gave me a hug, which totally made my night. She was so friendly, so approachable. And after I was done talking to her, I walked over to Tuamis and I had him sign a copy of my official Nightwish biography, and then I had taken a picture with him, and after that, I looked straight at him and I told him, please continue to keep writing amazing music, and he just smiled. It was such an amazing night. It was so much fun. But that's it for my Nightwish experience, and I do want to say to anybody that hasn't gotten the chance to see them live yet, try to do that, because it is an experience like no other, and you will have so much fun. And that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, send me a message, or leave me a comment or something. Please let me know what you think of my video. And thanks everyone again for watching. And I'll catch you later.